This is how to swap a motorcycle kickstand using a 2010/18 BMW S1000RR as an example. I'm actually swapping kickstands because I'm putting a lower kickstand on it. I'm lowering the front and the rear 1 inch to 2 inches for the Texas Mile, and as part of that, if the front and the rear go down, that means you need a shorter kickstand as well. So that's the example we're going to use here. The lower kickstand. And you can see that is going to be a couple inches lower here as well, which makes sense. First we'll get this spring off of here, which may be easier said than done. First thing I'll do is get this E-clip off of here, remove the switch. Hang on to it because they tend to fly. There's that. And there's the switch. Now, make sure you don't lose that clip. There's the spring. Now, figure out the right size bit for it. Perfect. There's that. Pull that one out. It's pretty much the same except for that big hole. I hope that's nothing important. And it's right at 2 inches lower. So good to know we're exactly 2 inches there, which means if I go down 2 and down 2, then the kickstand will be perfect. Make sure the threads are right. Yeah, something doesn't look right here. Had to chase the threads a little bit, but seems to be working now. All right, got a little bit of thread lock in the kickstand just to make real sure that doesn't vibrate out while I'm running. Let that dry a minute, put a little bit more grease around here where I want it. Don't get any on the threads. Let's try this again. Okay, that's tight. All right, now see if we can get our spring back on. Oh, and need to put that in a different place apparently. So if you kind of look at where it was on the old one, put it in the same spot, should make everything work the same, right? In theory. Let's try it. A little Loctite on that screw for the spring. That's in place. Now I just have to get this spring on, which is clearly easier said than done. There we go. Kickstand works. Okay. All right. Before I put the kickstand sensor down, I'm going to put a little bit more grease on that shaft so it turns nice and smooth there. You want that pin on the back side to line up with that pin in the kickstand. So we'll get this lined up. It's in place. Put the washer over, down, and then we just need this clip, and the clip is in place. Okay. All right, new kickstand is installed. If you have a kickstand down indicator on your dash, now's a good time to check that. Doesn't look like I can check that with the bike as it is, so I'll obviously check that and make sure everything works once it's all back together and running. But for right now, everything seems to be good down here.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel below and let's celebrate turning fuel and air into adrenaline.